People of the internet, RetroRaconteur here. I'm just a dad who loves games and the stories they tell. Today, we are unboxing The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. The first thing that always surprises me about these boxes is they are so much bigger than they look in the picture. Like, I thought the Metroid Dread Collector's Edition was much bigger than it looked. Here's the Metroid Dread Collector's Edition for comparison. And you see there, I mean, if I hold them up, they're actually pretty comparable in terms of the size right there. You can see the Zelda one is a little bit taller, a little bit wider, but then here's where it's really crazy. Look at this right there. Look at that right there. Now this one, quite a bit more expensive too. All right, so it actually opens from the very top here. I've already cut the tape there. Just slides right open like that. And then we open up and we can see there are two major compartments. One, the sort of green featuring the Zonai pattern, and then just a solid black one here. All right, so these both slide out nice and easy together here. Oh my goodness, and right away, I mean, this is absolutely, like the gold, they always do such a good job with the gold on a lot of the Zelda stuff. Look at that right there though. Oh wait, do I have it upside down? Yeah, there's the Nintendo logo. All right, Nintendo logo is actually on the back because it opens like this right here. And so you can see they do not include the game in the SteelBook. There is the artwork that a lot of us have gotten very familiar with in the lead up to the launch of the game. So very nice, just a very premium feel. Now this does feel very, very similar to the Metroid Dread one. Very, very similar. And again, just so you can compare the two, there they are. Man, look at how the gold one just, look at how it reflects the light. That is awesome. Really nice. And let's see, they should be about the same thickness, I would think. You see how on the Zelda one, it actually spells out Tears of the Kingdom, whereas for whatever reason, the Metroid Dread one did not. I like that because that is collectors in mind right there. They know some people want to display this on the shelf. All right, also in this black compartment that is on top, we have the game itself, the Nintendo Switch game, and major props to them for doing this right here. This was what I think a big fail, and this could just be the collector in me, but I think a big fail of the Metroid one is that it did not include a copy of the standard case. So when you bought Metroid Dread, the US edition of the collector's edition did not include the standard box. It's really annoying, so I'm super glad to see that they did in fact include it here. Now I know there's got to be an easy way to pop this out, right? I mean, I don't want to just turn it over and risk losing this right here. All right, that was a little bit difficult to pry out right there. So just make sure you hold your game nice and firm depending on which one you take out first here. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Yet again, that pattern that has been used throughout the marketing looks very nice there, very nice. I think it's just gonna slide across like so. There we go. And so we have 4 sets of pins here. The back right there. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Copyrighted by Nintendo. And they're not too heavy. I mean, they actually look more premium than they feel. Because they feel pretty lightweight, but they do look very nice. The gold is nice. The green is nice. I feel like a lot of companies are doing these pins these days. Tell me in the comments, what do you guys use these pins for? Like, where do you put them? How do you display them? Because I got the Metroid Prime ones that were available on the Nintendo, my Nintendo store, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Where do you actually display these things? Because I want to show them off. They look really cool, especially the Metroid Prime ones. The thing about these here, I think if you saw them out of context, you would have no idea that they're related to Zelda at all, unless you're just a diehard fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide those back in there. All right, now let's just go ahead and lift this out. So I think this, oh, there we go. That works. So that only was holding the game in place right there. So now there it is. The standard box for The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Can't wait to pop this in and start playing, man. All right, now we make our way to the art book as we get a nice little reflection there. Hello, everybody. All right, there we go. Not as much of a reflection on this one. And you know what? Let me go ahead and take off this protective plastic. There we go. Not quite as reflective now, and you really get to see, oh, wow, look at how the light hits it right there. That is a really nice effect right there. I'm loving this whole pattern right here. So this is the art book that comes included. There's a look at the back. All right, don't worry, no spoilers. Just going to show you maybe the first page or two. The price, there's a paraglider in the game, if you didn't know that. And then right there, also you get on the side, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom Artbook. Okay, now here we have icon art poster instructions. Wow, I am shocked to see that we have poster instructions here, but I've never had an icon art poster, so maybe it's important that I read them. Due to the strength of the adhesive used, the adhesive tape may damage surfaces if you attempt to remove it after application. Ooh, okay, that's very important. Please consider this carefully before placing the magnet. So yeah, if you want to attach this poster, sounds like it's very similar to display. I don't know if you guys have had one of those before, but it actually it takes a magnet that you stick that to your wall, and then the poster itself is made of metal. It just uses the magnet to attach. I actually might try and do it with those 3M command strips instead. I find those are just a lot better at being able to take off without damaging your wall should you ever decide to move it, and I rearrange my room a lot. Definitely make sure you read those instructions before you put it up. All right, and here we have the steel poster, and I'm guessing this is probably where the majority of the cost comes in. I mean, the pins, those have to be pretty inexpensive. The art book is a hefty art book. It's nice, so I could see that making up a decent chunk of the cost as well. But now we are getting inside to the steel poster. All right. Oh, wow. So it has like this nice protective film right on the top of it there. Now, I have to say, the whole box I thought was much bigger than I expected. This actually a little bit smaller than what I was picturing. Now, I'm sure you could read and it tells you exactly how big it is. But again, just from pictures, it's funny how that always works, right? How perception is just a little bit different than when you actually get it and have it in your hands. All right, so here is the part about, oh my goodness, that is a strong magnet right there. Just trying to pry it off. And there you go, icon art. Yeah, this is very lightweight, guys. This is very lightweight. So although I'm sure the magnet would work very well as they described it would, I have no doubt that if you're a fan of those 3M command strips, like I am, the ones with the Velcro, I would think this will attach very well. The only issue you might run into is you have kind of this raised edge. Let me see if we can get it on the camera there. Yeah, so it's going to be hard to get it to sit completely flush with your wall, but I still don't think that's enough. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem to actually hang that with the command strips as well if you don't want to put that magnet up that they even say has the potential to damage your wall. All right, let me know if you picked up a copy of the collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom, and if not, are you playing the game? How are you enjoying it so far? As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.